All right, so we are here on takeoff page. We done the info. It's very easy. Put in a name, find building category, property type, add in quality finishes. And this project is loft conversion home. Loft conversion is a dormer loft. Very easy and simple. Home renovation just doesn't have any shell. The reason why I'm asking for this one because I need to calculate the shell for you. So that's it. This is what we're gonna do here. You can add some description if you want to. Dormer loft, all out, smoke alarms, full wire, plaster all walls. Yeah, you can add all this there. You put in the address, you upload the files in here, and it will extract all the drawings. Okay, you can save the changes, and it takes you straight to the takeoff page. On takeoff page, you have all the drawings that are uploaded here. I have uploaded 5 drawings. You can check them on page roll, architect, anything that's electrical, it categorizes as an info. You can change it if you want. Anything that is proposed drawings is area, so we can do the calculation for you. Now, on it's already done it within minutes. On here, it created a shell. Okay, it created a shell, the rooms, and scope. Now, if you go on AI Assistant, and here you can ask what am I missing? It'll find it for you. If you miss something, it will find it for you. So what it does, it extracts all the drawings, it saves everything into the memory, and it knows everything. Now, as soon as I upload these drawings, it will know everything. Looking at your extraction data, you have 17 rooms. Ground floor, it tells you everything. And then you can actually even talk to it. So for this project, we're going to calculate only loft conversion and full renovation of ground floor and first floor. Here you go. If you don't want to type, you can just chat with it. That's above here. We got all the measurements for all the rooms, and it tells you total area of all the floors. Okay. Now, perfect. So we're focused on, here we go. It listens, everything. So you can do an act mode and say, find windows and doors for me. It will find it. If they're listed in here, they will find it. But it will also suggest you, even if they're not on the system, it will tell you what's missing. Okay, find it. Okay, here we go. So it will find all the rooms and everything else into the system. It tells you here 13 windows, 23 doors, where they're located, which area, what page they are, and everything. Okay. Now, what we do is it's already calculating the cost for you, labor cost, material cost. Okay. Benchmark, everything. We got here on scope. So here is just more getting all the areas correctly. Getting the areas and scope. If you want to change something, you can literally do it on scope work page. So I use it more to get the measurements, but to get the measurements right. So you can do it manually as well if you want to measure something manually. Example, I'll delete this. So if I want to measure this room here, I can just go double click. So, and then you just name it. I put it here, studio room, that's a measurement, bam, done. Create a room. It's always good to check the scale. Sometimes the scale has to be, here's 100 to 150 actually is wrong. All right, let's check it. So this is also wrong, then wrong measurement. So I delete it. You can just, okay, it's very important we do the scale correctly. So I'll do it again. Here we go. Should give us the correct order. I see 12.35 square meter. Updated. Done. And it goes straight in here. automatically. It's done for you. That's it. And from here, now also you can just ask to find the rooms itself. You can ask, check for all this electrical lights for me, how many electric lights are, and add them to the scope. It will do it for you. Done. So this is, I'll delete this one because I think it's already calculated. Added 51 LED lights and scope. It tells you how many there are, the cost. It's done already. Okay, look, the price changed. That's more to find it because we have vision. You can see what's going on. You can zoom it. You can go through, change pages if you want to go electrical, and it will definitely 100% match everything in here. All the points is definitely listed in here. All right, so we save this one, and then from here it goes to area page. So from takeoff page it goes to area. It lists all areas for us. Just double check again, make sure they're all correct. You can delete or update them manually as well. If there's anything wrong, update, and that's it. Save and continue. It takes you to scope of work. On scope of work page, all the pages are connected, so any change that you make here, it will change on the other pages. Now, this is the total cost for the scope, labor margin, material margin. So 70,000 pound profit. Total is 348,770 pounds, 70 pound and 39 pence. So what it does is down here we have extension, kitchen extension, rooms, always. It actually, even though we didn't select extension, we did find it. So we don't want it because I didn't want to put it through. But if I want to delete it, I can delete it, or I keep it for now so I can show you. Even if I select only loft conversion and rooms, it actually read on architecture that there is an extension, so it added for us. But you can always delete it if you don't want to. Now let's find all the loft conversion, which is all the rooms are here. It gives you for the floor, so first floor, ground floor, everything, and loft floor. And this prelims, external works, site setup. We have thousands of materials in here. You can find anything. You can even do scrape. You can go to any link, any website, add in the link for any items you want, and it will find it for you. And here we have also the chat. On here, I can ask, so you can do in plan mode, you can plan it. Now we say what flooring, we can change it through the chat or change it manually. What flooring you have calculated. Let's see what flooring. Now you can either do it through the chat. You can ask what flooring is in plan mode. It'll do the research for you. Will know everything about the project. After it finds everything, you can do it in act mode, where you can tell to change to anything. You can change any budget or any flooring. As I said, we got thousands of materials here with multiple suppliers that we're connected with. So on this page, we have floor finishes. We call wood flooring. Unchanged here. Kitchen, engineer wood flooring. Okay. Now, act mode, I'll say change all the flooring to porcelain tiles. And budget is about £50 per square meter. Fine tiles are close to this cost for materials. And labor cost is already as it is because you got all the information for that. Easy. It will actually update live for you. We'll go through. You can double check manually as well. But it's so quick because you don't have to go through all the rooms and check it manually. It knows all the quantity you need. It calculates also waste for you 10%. So now it's going to add everything into porcelain tiles. So I said £50 per square meter. We'll find something which is close to it. So porcelain tiles added, all 4 areas complete, room unchanged. It hasn't changed this one because it depends. We can check that in a minute. Kitchen. Okay. And loft. So shall I continue? Press tied to the remaining room. So it just only done it changes all the areas where like loft conversion and extension. So I'll say proceed. All the areas done. So you can have a proper conversation. It's very careful, very calculated in trying to be as accurate as it can. It doesn't do things. It double checks with you. It's very advanced. It's trained very well to adapt to any user. And the more you use it, the more it knows you. So it becomes very personal. Or even if after this project, if you complete one project or two projects or three projects, it will actually learn more about you and it will be more user friendly because then it knows your style. It knows what sort of budget you're working with, what clients do you have. So this will update everything now, all the areas. Okay. While this is happening, I'll show you some other stuff. So on each room is divided into stages and you got tasks. Example on here we have like for demolition, strip out stairs, anything. It funded already some stuff. Let's go to door. So single softwood door. We have here refurbished, door lock, hardwood door, fire rated, you name it. All the type of doors are here. Okay, let's say I change to this one. Then it will change the material. Now because this is door, now material can be any different. So this is the scraping one that I've done. It displays in here. You can either use double pocket door. Done. And what we'll do, quantity. This is labor per hour. You can just, okay. The material, then you have a total 523 pound material labor. Okay. So labor is about 106 pounds to fit this door. And material is 320. So 5 plus the profit margin and everything else. Don't forget, it's another 30% profit margin and everything. So total is 523. You can delete this. We can go in here. It gives you details. If for somehow you can't find, you can still pass, you can scrape even on here, any link. You can go to any other supplier and just add in the link. It will update it automatically. Okay. Yeah, pretty much here. Then you have the dashboard. Dashboard, it gives you, this is a master chart, tells you what's happening, where you need to pay attention on. So ground floor needs review. Give a bit of information like what's being completed, what's pending. A extraction that we left halfway. This is I think it stops. When you go away, it stops. Okay. So make project live example in here. You can make the project live and it will timeline everything because you have here a cost by area, a breakdown. It shows you the profit stages, and it also generates timeline. And you can, all this can be printed ready to send to clients. Now, if I go back to scope of work, I forgot to want to mention, you can print this in PDF. Make sure you send to client. I recommend you take and remove the profit. So here's all the pages, what you will send to the homeowner. And okay, done. Now, so this spot is ready to send to homeowner. So we go task, look, very detailed. In PDF, you're ready to send to client. If you want on selection, you can unselect. Example, you don't have to show all of this. It's up to you how you send it. You have lots of options there. Okay, so if I go back here, you can do Excel. Example, in Excel, I'll do something different. I'll say, I don't want to show something. I don't want to show the project cost breakdown. Example, it will actually we'll show you now on Excel. I don't know if you can see it on Excel. Oh. Let me see if you show because I'm recording this with Luke. Okay. All right. I'll show you in a minute what it looks a PDF and Excel in the end. So it's easy for you. So what we have here now is, yes, you can actually also share via link. You can generate link, advance here. You can do edits. You can email. You can also, if you click this button here, you give access to homeowner, but you can hide stuff. So homeowner can actually have the same access to this platform. Send an email, and you can block things that you don't want them to see or don't have access. Pretty simple. Or you just send an email where they can receive the email in PDF. On the scope of work, again, you can do valuation and invoices. You can do new valuation. Let's say you've done a strip out for flooring, okay? They will be added in here. Apply all, create valuation, and then you go on my valuation will be listed in here. You can also now create valuation, will print it, you can send it to client. Now you can also create an invoice, and it will show on the invoices. So this is now an invoice. You can save, you can share via link to client, add in the email, or you can email it to the client or export it. Oh, sorry, I need to save it first, my fault. You can export it, okay? You can mark as paid. When you mark this as paid, it will calculate. So if you see now here, when that's paid, so the invoice being sent, the balance is same because you need to mark this as paid. When you record the payment, it's good because it will record into the CRM system. It will show you, so you know, it can do the estimation for you, like what you do in this project. Are you making money or losing money? Because every time you do valuation on material orders, everything on you do in this software, it records everything. So you have because my experience is lots of contractors, they lose track of what they're doing. They don't know how much materials they've been buying on this project. They don't know how much labor costs been paying. And it's very hard to keep track of everything. And here you can't lose not even a penny because it records everything. Because we have here material orders. You can order materials. Because once you do the order, when you go, example, if I want to do internal wall materials, okay? So you create the order. I need to create the name. Order, whatever. Okay, so we'll create the order. I need to save it. So manually from the scope. I forgot to save it somewhere. Okay, so when you save, it does create material. So then we have all the materials are listed in here. And then if I go back to scope of work, and the other thing you can read in here is all the materials for this project are all here. You can add more materials. You can export these materials. Okay, so this materials is the list that have been calculated for this project. Okay, everything in this project. So you can export this in CSV file or an Excel file, then send it to your supplier. Say, okay, this is a material that I want. Okay, and yeah, pretty much. We have many more other things like Design Studio, intelligent page where it calculates property value. You can do appraisals in here. You can invite team. You can add team members on here. And yes, that's the project side of it. You can create a new project again. So we got projects listed in here. Create new project, and then projects again. If you click on this one, it'll take you up to the top. And all the projects are listed in here. You can delete, update. Everything is professionally done. So join us today. This is one of the most advanced, the most simple software you can use. Literally, you can create £1 million project within minutes. It takes me a month